Everybody, it's Stephanie. It's Monday, March 21st. Well, this month is almost over. And once again, we see how fast time just keeps flying on by. So today in my home city, it's been nice and warm. The sky's magnificently blue. I worked today and I got off at 3 o'clock. I came straight home, I chilled for about 15 minutes, and then I had my dinner, which consisted of a pocket sandwich with 2 fried eggs, a strip of bacon, 1 sausage link split in half, pickles, and a couple of strips of beef. So that might sound like a lot, but it really isn't. You see, I have my lunch at about 8 o'clock in the morning because my day starts at 4 a.m. when I wake up out of bed. Confusing? Before I continue, I want to say thank you to all of my subscribers and to those visitors that's just checking out my channel. If you find a video that resonates with you, please consider to hit the subscribe key, become a subscriber. Don't forget to hit that top bell so you get future notifications of all my uploads. We'll be right back. So I was saying that my day begins at 4 a.m. when I lift up my head off of my pillow and I begin my work at 6 a.m. So at 8 a.m. I have my early lunch. Yes, I don't eat my lunch at work at 12 or whatever like other people do. At 8 a.m., I eat my lunch early. When I wake up out of bed, all I have is a protein shake and my pills, my girly pills and other pills for my heart and my thyroid. So, needless to say, when 12 o'clock noon swings around at work, I take an hour break, but all I have is a second protein shake. That's it. And then I don't eat till I come home. And after I had that meal when I came home, I went for my bike ride. As you know, I've been riding now for a few weeks. And I started at 5 miles a day, 3 times a week. So I was totaling about 15 miles a day, a week, I'm sorry. Today, however, I went an extra mile and I did 6 miles. And this week I'll bike ride Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. It's going good because when I come back home after my 6-mile bike ride, I'm soaking wet. And I'm losing weight slowly but gradually. It's not going fast. I don't want to lose weight fast because I didn't gain weight quickly. It happened over time. So over time is how I'll lose it. So what is going on in my little life? Well, My little life is quiet as usual. This weekend, I went for a little ride downtown Sarasota, and I just went for a walk downtown, and then I rented a few movies on the way back home. However, yesterday though, I went back towards that end of the city because the previous weekend I stayed home because gas prices was up and up. But it's dropped now for about 20 cents from 4.29. It's down to 4.09, and it's been there for a few days. So yep. So I went to that part of town today, to my favorite area. I just some people watching, and I sat down on a bench, and this part of town where I go is always packed with people. People are vacationing, a lot of Europeans, and it's spring break, so there's a lot of college kids down here at this time of year. So traffic is on the heavy side. So I don't have any plans right now as far as taking vacation time. I'm going to pick my vacation time carefully and wisely, because I'm not sure where I want to go or what I want to do. Most likely this year I'm not going to travel anywhere. I'm going to stay around this area and just chill, relax at home, and do little odds and ends. I know I discussed about going on a cruise a couple months ago. I downloaded the Royal Caribbean app on my phone, and I like to check out what kind of specials they have. Right now, with my plans on saving to possibly get a new car, not new to me. So I'm not spending a lot of money on a lot of things like a cruise. It's going to cost me at least $700 to $800 just to go on the cruise, and that doesn't count the idea that I have to park my car down in Miami and leave it there for at least a week, and that can be quite expensive right now. And if I have to drive to Miami, that's at least 4 to 5 hours. Remember, gas prices are not cheap. So since last year, I traveled to Massachusetts to go visit my family. This year, I'm going to stay put. I'm going to stay here, stay home. With this crazy world, the way it's been lately, I don't feel like flying out of the country. I don't feel comfortable going on a cruise because politics, invasions are a hot topic. Not a good time. So we just had a Chinese airliner go down, but it's not the reason why I don't want to go anywhere. But I just don't feel like traveling or spending a lot of money. So I'll be doing a lot of local stuff, putting my bike in my car and going for a ride in the park, maybe backpacking for local trips, do some trail rides if I can find some. There's a ride here in Sarasota called the Legacy Trail. I might do the Legacy Trail with my backpack and some food and drinks. If I can find a friend to go along with me, maybe we can bring both bikes and go for a nice little bike ride. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see, but that's very likely. Work is slowed down a little bit, and my company is cutting back a little bit of hours off of everybody's schedule. Every year they shave off about 4 hours a month, which ends up about $80 a month, which can easily total about $700 to $850 a year. That's money that I could put away in the bank. And speaking money that I can put away, I'm supposed to get a phone call from one of the places that I interviewed last week. I thought I had a job guaranteed with a restaurant, and they told me to call them back when I hear something. That was kind of crazy. A manager telling me to call them back when I hear something. Should it be like the other way around? Them calling me when they hear something? I submitted my application, and there seemed to be a glitch on the application. But truly, I think what happened was, because there's multiple restaurants like that, I think my application was forwarded to the wrong restaurant, because another restaurant called me up, of the same brand, called me up to tell me that they received my application. But that's not the restaurant I wanted to be hired at. I interviewed at the restaurant near my full-time job, which made perfect sense, because I can leave my job, chill for an hour right there before I start working, and work right there and come back home, instead of darting across the city to go to my part-time job and then go backwards to come home. So right now, my part-time jobs, I'm not hearing a lot from the interviews I had. I spoke with a human resources woman from California, and she told me that the executive chef at this senior living community was going to call me this week. She didn't specify what day. So in the meantime, I'm just going to do what I have to do. I'm just going to keep applying at different places, because until I get really hired, nothing is guaranteed to come about from these interviews. Yeah. So I've been working since Saturday. Saturday is the beginning of every week. And then Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Friday. Friday is my last day of every week. So it's Saturday through Friday. So I'm only going to work tomorrow and Wednesday, and then I have Thursday and Friday off. There are a few things I want to do. I have to get out there and get me a shower cap. I have to get out there and take my drone out, because it's been in this little box container where I keep it now for at least a month. It's not good to sit there with the batteries charged up. I just charged them about a week ago, so it's a fresh charge, so it should be okay. Before I go chill to go check out a movie, I'm going to go ahead and turn the drone on and connect the remote control and go through the software to keep all software up to date. Because the company DJI, they do create new software programs a few times a year, and I don't want to go out there and fly my drone and finding out that something's changed, or some rules have changed, or some no-fly areas was just created, or I like to keep my drone up to date all the time. But since I have Thursday and Friday off, I do want to go to different areas of my city, maybe Venice, I don't know, and fly my drone out there. You know, I'm still in search of that perfect spot where I can do aerials to include in my videos. I've done many, Only a handful I've used. I like to locate some fresh areas that would stand out on my videos, but right now I haven't been able to find any place that has that. Florida is difficult, Florida being a flat area. It's not like I have a place or a mountain to go to or a cliff where I can sit on the cliff and have my drone fly around me and take cinematic videos. That doesn't exist in Florida. There's no waterfall in Florida. No cliffs like Newport, Rhode Island. One of the best videos I've taken with my drone, and you might have seen this on one of my videos, was when I went up to New England to visit my family. That's one of my best videos I took. And those videos of my parents will be memorable because our parents aren't always going to be around here for us. And that's a key. Those videos are keepers, for sure. For sure. I know that some members of my family may want those. If they're not a subscriber, they can't see them. They have to become a subscriber to see them. So yeah, so that's what's going on right now. Not too much. We're starting off to a slow week this week at work. I haven't had any altercations with customers. Customers are kind of mellowed. I kind of hope it stays that way because it's less stress for employees. So I was at work today and I was discussing with one of my coworkers that my tub has a hole in it. Yeah, I was checking on the tubs. They're actually about $209 for a metal tub. Metal tub, enameled, about $209. That and my own labor. I'm pretty handy around the house. I can do stuff. I don't have to call a plumber to put a tub in. I can do it myself. If I got to retile any bottom portion, I'll just do it. I just may do it on my vacation. It'll only take me a few hours. But that's what's going on. My bike ride's going really good. I'm very, very happy with my bike ride. Today I did have a little sweet treat at work today because I was feeling kind of hungry because my calories are rather low. I know that I'm below 1,500 calories daily, and that sandwich that I had before I bike rode had to be around, I don't know, I like to say about 400 calories. And according to my watch, my 6 miles with an average speed of 10.5 miles an hour for a steady 6 miles or a half an hour, I burnt up about 280 calories. So that sandwich is no longer 400 plus calories. It's more like 250 calories for that sandwich because I burned off half of the calories from it. So that's good. That's how I'm going to maintain my weight, is by riding my bike every week and having specific days that I'll ride. I'm trying to build up my stamina so I can ride my bike to downtown, leave my car here, and dress comfortable, pack some fluids and some protein bars, and ride down there. It's a long ride, so me riding my bike regularly every single week like this will get me in shape and prepared to ride 14 miles and back, because from here to downtown is about 14 miles. And when I come back, it's another 14 miles, so that's 28 miles. It's a lot. It's a lot. The most I've done in one day, I think, was close to 40 miles. And I tell you, my ass was sore for an entire week. But I'm looking forward to riding downtown. So when I get down to my favorite little area in the shade, I'll have a nice little towel in my backpack with some snacks and some cold drinks. And I'll be there like probably for 3 to 4 or 5 hours. before I come back. So that's what's going on in my little life, guys. I hope you guys are doing good. Thank you for checking out my channel today. I appreciate it. I want to say that if you guys have your own channels, let me know. I'll sub you guys as well. I support everybody who has a channel because that's what they're doing to me. So you guys have a great evening, and I hope to talk to you guys tomorrow. Good night, guys.